lesson in a huge list of keeping the windows of heaven open. All right. So we want those windows of heaven open because that's where all the blessings come down. All right. So we've gone through a whole bunch, and I've reiterated them over and over. Today, we are going to Hebrews 10:30. Patience, that after you have done the will of God, you might receive the promise. All right. So there's a bunch of stuff in that little bit there. We're talking about the patience part today. But of course, there's also after you've done the will of God. All right. So that's a big if on your part. But that you might receive the promise is just amazing. The Bible has fulfilled them. And I've needed that this week. The old hymn, Standing on the Promises, has just been going over and over in my mind this week because he will always fulfill them. But I get impatient, and I don't understand because it doesn't look like to me like anything's happening, right? Starting from verse 3. Basically, patience and faith work together to manifest the promises. James says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. This whole perfect work, that patience have her perfect word, this is where maturity, that it's a well-developed and it's mature. It's a well-developed and it's mature. It's not defiant. So patience has her perfect work. It's a mature response. It's not defiant. It's not having a tantrum and all that kind of thing. But that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. That means you don't have any needs because God's taking care of those things. The Message Bible says very clearly, don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Last step, and we skip out. But Galatians 6:9 tells us not to be weary in well-doing. For in due season, that means at the right time, we shall reap if we faint not. All right, so we sow things and we will reap if we don't quit, if we don't give up. All right? Ecclesiastes 11. Ecclesiastes 11:1. This is patience is all through the Bible. Go thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. This can either be talking about your business or about charity work. The emphasis is the same for both ways. It means to be bold. Cast your bread out there. The Message says, be generous. Invest in acts of charity. Charity yields high returns. And the NIV says, ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive a return. And this is regarding investing. And we all know that investing doesn't happen overnight, right? You put some money in an account and tomorrow you don't get to do it. You get it out. And I was talking to Pastor this morning. It's about a whole lot of things, right? You decide you're going to lose weight. You go on a diet. It doesn't happen tomorrow. It's not like you're going to get up and the scale is going to be down tomorrow morning, all the way down. And this is how you want it. And we have to wait. We wait patiently for the harvest. Sometimes, Smith Wigglesworth said, great victories come out of great battles. And so we just need to be patient. Those things are there. And I know this morning that even with our early prayer, morning prayer before how we started the service, for those who are here, was that there's a lot. There's funerals going on. There's trials going on. There's surgeries going on. There's a lot of things just happening among your midst that is there, and God is faithful.
Yes,
He still keeps his promises. We have to stand on those. So the whole thing of after you've done the will of God, you stand. And I think it's stand. Just stand. So we're standing on the promises this morning, all right? So in keeping the windows of heaven, do all 23 keys, and then this 24th key, have patience. Have patience. God always delivers. All right, let's stand and bring the Lord's tithe into the storehouse this morning. This is the part where we lay the foundation. We